Never decide what you can or cannot do based on your lowest points in life. The things men did were felt they had to do. Don't compare your life to others. You have no idea what their journey is all about. What hurts us is what heals us. Be careful whom you associate with. It is human to imitate the habits of those with whom we interact. Don't worry about what other people are thinking about you, because everyone is only thinking about themselves. We accept the love we think we deserve. Don't rely on others to tell you how to be happy or what makes a good life. It's up to you to follow your heart and find happiness from there. Be not afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. Every man can tell how many goats or sheep he possesses, but not how many friends. People shouldn't have many friends because you'll get tired of getting knives out of your back. Once you are in the right direction in life, you stop getting offended and angry all the time because you have so much better to do with your time. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. We accept advice in drops, but we distribute it in buckets. Trust in yourself and your first instinct on decisions. Be a person who was born in the struggle, not someone who dies in it. People are more likely to accept an order if they had a part in the decision that caused the order to be issued. Hiding from your problems won't make them disappear. Facing them is the only way to grow. Trust wisely and not blindly. When nothing can go wrong, it will. If you are a giver, remember to learn your limits, because the takers don't have any. Doctor's first commandment: do no harm. Make improvements, not excuses. Seek respect, not attention. The more hard lessons you can learn vicariously rather than through your own heart experience, the better. If you're not careful, you will be disappointed and heartbroken many times. It's how you respond that matters. Do not laugh at old age. You are coming closer to it. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. Life is too short to waste your time on people who don't respect, appreciate, and value you. We do not stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. As is a tale, so is life, not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. 3 o'clock is always too late or too early for anything you want to do. You never really learn much from hearing yourself speak. No matter who tries to teach you lessons about life, you won't understand it until you go through it on your own. If you find a path with no obstacles, it probably doesn't lead anywhere. You can't love either the one you're afraid of or the one who's afraid of you. When you find the purpose in your life, every second seems much more meaningful. If someone tells you that you can't, they're showing you their limits, not yours. The greatest thing you can give yourself is freedom from what others think. Action is 10 times more valuable than reading and planning. I didn't fail the test, I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. Keep friends with the people you want to emulate, not the people that you think will be most likely to accept you. Watch for big problems. They disguise big opportunities. If you can't understand why someone is doing something, look at the consequences of their actions, whatever they might be, and then infer the motivations from their consequences. Befriend those who expand your thinking, not just your circle. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. The heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart. Whenever two people meet, there are really 6 people present. There is each man as he sees himself, each man as the other person sees him, and each man as he really is. The toughest lesson in life that one has to learn is that not everybody wishes you well. Common sense and a sense of humor are the same thing, moving at different speeds. A sense of humor is just common sense dancing. It is not a lack of time, it is a lack of priority. The days are long, but the years are short. A calm sea will not make you a skilled sailor. When things are okay, you'll look back and feel proud that you didn't give up. Sing like no one's listening, love like you've never been hurt, dance like nobody's watching, and live like it's heaven on earth. Be loyal or stay single. That's simple. Never ruin an apology with an excuse. Be proud of how hard you are trying. Don't look back. You're not going that way. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is a part of getting over. Stay away from people who make you feel lonely. No company is better than a bad company. It is our attitude toward events, not events themselves, which we can control. Modesty and conscientiousness receive their reward only in novels and life. They are exploited and then shoved aside. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them, just find a new way to stand. Today is only one day in all the days that will ever be, but what will happen in all the other days that will ever come can depend on what you do today. The greatest of fools is to sacrifice health for any other kind of happiness. Don't react in anger immediately. Wait for it to subside. What is said or done in anger is irreversible. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Death does not concern us, because as long as we exist, death is not here, and when it does come, we no longer exist. Nobody can save you but yourself, and you're worth saving. It's a war not easily won, but if anything is worth winning, then this is it. He who is afraid needs dependence, as a weakened man needs support. Don't make one person the center of all your happiness. Don't make them the reason why you are happy, because once that person walks away from your life, you're left with nothing. Life isn't something you possess. It's something you take part in. Do not carry expectations on how it should be. Things work the way they do because that is the way of things. There is only one way to learn. It's through action. Everything you need to know you have learned through your journey. Allow yourself to be a beginner. No one starts off being excellent. No matter how many people you surround yourself with, you will always be alone. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Common sense is something everyone needs. Few have, and none think they lack. Strong people have a strong sense of self-worth and self-awareness. They don't need the approval of others. Adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. The truth is that bad things don't affect us as profoundly as we expect them to. That's true of good things too. We adapt very quickly to either. A person can become close to you in 3 days, and the one who lives near you for years may never know what your favorite color is. A miracle isn't winning the lotto. It's believing in yourself when you didn't before. Haste makes waste. Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. You cannot convince people to love you. No one will ever give you love. because you want them to give it. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Failure is not proof, it is information. Where there is marriage without love, there will be love without marriage. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. Three things never come back: time, word, and opportunity. Therefore, do not waste time, choose words, and do not miss the opportunity. Beauty is nothing. Beauty won't stay. You don't know how lucky you are to be ugly. Because if people like you, you know it's for something else. To handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. You can't always get what you want, but if you try, sometimes you get what you need. You shouldn't be holding on to something that makes you feel that way in the first place. Work on clearing your thoughts. If you do not have bad thoughts, there will be no bad deeds. If you expect the world to be fair with you, because you are fair, that's like expecting the lion not to eat you, because you didn't eat him. It is not thoughts that need to be taught, but thinking. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Sometimes we're tested not to show our weaknesses, but to discover our strengths. The only thing constant in this world is change. In every situation, life is asking us a question, and our actions are the answer. Never overlook contempt when someone views you with contempt and talks to you like you're beneath them. If you want to find happiness, find gratitude. To forget is the secret of eternal youth. One grows old only through memory. There's much too little forgetting. Your mind gives up a lot faster than your body. You should be careful not to form a very favorable opinion about a person at first acquaintance. Otherwise, in most cases, you will have to be disappointed. Loneliness is the price you pay when you start to improve yourself. Be proud you survived the days you thought you couldn't. If you are a gifted person, it doesn't mean you got something, it means you can give something away. Love is like a serious illness, an illness from which you never entirely recover. A moment when you feel like giving up is the moment you need to push harder. To be content with what we possess is the greatest and most secure of riches. The grass is greener where you water it. Save money as soon as you get paid, and not what's left. Usually, people only want to hear the good, not the bad. So if you have issues, it'll be hard to find people to confide in. Healing doesn't mean that damage never existed. It means that damage no longer controls your life. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Any fool can know the point is to understand. There's no shame saying I don't know. Nobody has all the answers. Shame is a soul-eating emotion. It's possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not a weakness, that is life. The future comes slowly, the present flies, and the past stands still forever. When someone leaves, it's because someone else is about to arrive. Slow down and realize that mistakes are essential to learning anything. Mastery of reading and writing requires the master, still more so life. Life will separate you from your friends, so appreciate each moment you have together. Thanks for watching. To make sure you don't miss any future videos, please click the circular subscribe button in the middle of the screen. You can also check out more videos on the left or our playlists on the right. Don't forget to like and share to help us spread the word. Thanks you.